How's everybody? Good. Okay, so we're really excited to bring this presentation to you today. These are scenes from an opera that was just composed about a year ago, and we premiered it in August of 2012. The title of the opera is called The Daughter of the Red Tzar. And the Red Tzar was another name for Joseph Stalin. And the basis of this story comes from the historical fact that Winston Churchill came to meet Joseph Stalin during World War II to see if the Russians would join the Allies, the United States, the United Kingdom, to help in defeating Hitler. But he did that completely in secret. No one else really knew Churchill was going to Russia to talk to him. And so the scenes that we're about to bring to you are about the sort of build-up to that meeting, and then the meeting itself, and then how they kind of talk about this collaboration between Russia and the Allies and how it turns out. Okay? So, and we want you to really watch and listen closely, because at the end there will be an opportunity for you all to ask questions if you want. Okay, so we now present to you scenes from Daughter of the Red Tzar.
The year is 1942. The Battle of Britain is raging. Hitler has invaded the Soviet Union, so President Roosevelt persuades Winston Churchill to meet with Soviet Premier Joseph Stalin to convince him to join forces. Churchill boards an airplane to Moscow for a secret meeting with Stalin behind enemy lines. Meanwhile, Joseph Stalin is furious with Hitler because they had an agreement that the Nazis would not attack the Soviet Union, and they did.
pancakes. Does she even know what she looks like? Damn her!
Churchill was growing more and more angry because he had come all this way and Stalin still hadn't even made time to talk to him about this urgent matter. They finally meet at midnight. Churchill has brought his own map to show Stalin where the Nazis are weak.
I do not like this thing I have to do. I cannot think that it will go down well. Can I convince him of our view? Will he imprison me in hell? Or can I find him with my midnight spell? Another vodka Joe, here's to fortune. Another vodka Joe to victory. Our strategy is not what he expects. No second front in 42. But nonetheless, we shall not go. Another vodka Joe, you will need it. Another vodka Joe, let's be friends. I do not like this thing I have to sell. What Joe will do, no one can tell. I pray to God it will go well.
most welcome, Prime Minister. I welcome you in these troubled times. Now I believe in simplicity, directness, and perfect honesty, as I'm sure you do. Both our sovereign nations suffer the scourge of Hitler, so we must unite. But we have the crocodile among us at the very gates of Stalingrad, not like England.
A second front is what you want, a second front. But Marshal Stalin, although a second front is what you want, I'll be honest. We allies are not prepared.
Cowards, liars, you precious Brits and Americans, are you afraid to be bloodied and leave the fight to us? You precious British and Americans, are you prepared to just sit on your hands while Russia spills its blood? And you just wait, and you just watch.
I can't agree, I don't agree. We can't agree, don't agree, won't agree. Let me tell you in another way, Marshal. For though you suffer with the Nazis as you do, please remember the British who've been fighting for years. Even though we've been blitzkrieged and blasted and battered, bombarded, we've managed to somehow survive. Now let me speak as a naval man, for Great Britain is an island. The Germans are here. They're waiting on this beach, on that beach, on this coast, on that coast, the French coast, the Dutch coast, the mountains, the deserts. Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map.
This fool talks to me like I'm some kind of ignorant peasant. Do I really need him to tell me that Britain is an island? The Nazis should just finish them off, that might even be better. Just bomb you all off the face of the earth. Just bomb you all off the face of the earth.
Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. Right here's the place where we live. Right here's where they are weak. Right here's where having we could drink, that we could drink. Let's look at the map. 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 Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map.
Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map. Let's look at the map.
Oh, this is a waste of time! A waste of time! The second front, sir! You promised me the second front!
English people will never do this. They will not agree. They will not agree.
Churchill and Stalin's meeting has turned